Are you also one of those confused as to why the Book of Enoch is not recognized? Conclusion on why the Book of Enoch is not recognized in English Bibles. The main reason the Book of Enoch is excluded from the canonical official list of books in most English Bibles, including those used by Protestants, Roman Catholics, and Eastern Orthodox Christians, stems from a lack of acceptance by early religious authorities, not a modern conspiracy. Here are the key points for its exclusion. 1. Jewish canon rejection. The book was not included in the Hebrew Bible, the Tanakh. Jewish tradition held that divine inspiration for Scripture had ceased around the time of the prophet Malachi, about 450 BC, and the Book of Enoch was written much later, likely between the 3rd and 1st centuries BC. The Christian Old Testament canon generally followed the accepted Jewish texts. 2. Questionable authorship and date. It is widely considered a pseudepigraphal work, meaning it was falsely attributed to the ancient patriarch Enoch. The consensus is that he could not have written it, as he lived millennia before its composition. 3. Doctrinal conflicts. Some of its contents were viewed as fanciful or contradictory to the rest of the established scriptures, particularly its detailed focus on angelology, demonology, and the precise nature of the fallen angels. For lack of universal acceptance, while some early church fathers valued or quoted it, like Jude does in the New Testament, it was never universally or widely accepted by the major Christian councils that ultimately defined the biblical canon in the first few centuries AD. In summary, the Book of Enoch was rejected from the canon because it was not considered divinely inspired by the Jewish authorities, who defined the Old Testament, nor by the majority of early Christian leaders who decided on the final biblical text. Note: the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church is a notable exception, as it does include 1 Enoch as a canonical part of its Bible.